I'm Steve Millard with Cose, and I'm here with Greg Gens from Focus CFO. You know, Greg, you're out talking to a lot of clients and a lot of small business owners at different stages. I'm hearing a lot these days about the anxiety, stress, focus on succession planning for small businesses. Are you running into a lot of that right now? It seems like it's more than ever.
Yeah, so we actually are seeing that topic quite a bit.
Oh, yeah?
We really think that it's one of the big changes that happens to a business, and it's kind of like going off a cliff. You really don't have any choice with it. The current owner, who's probably never focused on how to make his business scalable and hand it off to the next person, has always been focused on operating the current business, has a real challenge to try to change his business from a day-to-day operation to one that has a long-term vision.
Yeah, you know, because I've often heard in the succession process, the most important thing is to show the potential buyers that there's something here beyond the owner, right? And so
correct.
I imagine as a CFO, you know, part of your job is to help create systems in businesses so they actually, you know, exist for the next owner.
Almost everybody that is outside the business will look at the business based on its cash flow.
Is that right? Okay.
Okay, and once you've determined that cash flow is important from every point of view except the individual owners, okay, what you really have to do is create a system that, and a group of systems that focuses on cash flow, day-to-day operations, and revenue growth, where the owner doesn't have to be the only participant in any one of those things, that you actually are scaling out and letting the team of management do that.
So there's a team, there's a system, and there's some predictability that that system can exist without the current owner.
Absolutely. The owner should be able to take a couple-week vacation, and the place should still be standing when he gets back. So,
couple-week vacation, that's something that might be novel for a lot of our members.
That certainly was when a lot of the family businesses I've been involved with, there were people who hadn't taken vacations for years.
Wow. So one big issue that you're seeing as you approach an owner on succession planning, is it a mindset issue for the owner? Is it you know, what are you seeing that really has to be broken through?
Typically, it's just the business isn't forward-looking.
Okay.
Okay, and it is a very forward-looking transaction. You'll have a completely different set of ownership available in the future. And so what do you have to do to make the business as healthy as it possibly can be so that as the transition happens, the business is in the best place to succeed?
So if I'm thinking about leaving my business at the end of this year, is it too late to start? Like, you know, so when do I start this process?
Well, the sooner the better, as with most things.
Months, years, decades? Okay.
Typically, you're going to get a lot of good traction if you start things and you have years to do it, because you're turning a battleship here. Okay. And sometimes that takes a lot of time, and you need to build a team and change operation metrics and make people accountable in ways that they've never been accountable before. And so you need to start that as early as possible to make it as painless as possible.
You know, they often say when you're getting in, you should be thinking about getting out, right? That's part of the battle. So good thoughts here. So as you're thinking about succession planning, never too early to start. Always good to get a little help in the process. Thanks for your perspective, Greg. Greg Gens with Focus CFO.
Thanks, Steve.